Hey guys, I'm Ashley. I'm going to show you how to repair a canvas after you rip a hole in it like I did at my first art fair. So we're going to get started here in a few seconds. So here I am cutting out a piece of canvas, and I'm going to cut it down so that it isn't too big or too small for the hole that I had gotten. I'm going to use some gesso and I'm going to put it down on my painting, and then I'm going to put it on one side of the piece I cut out and place that on there. I'm going to make sure I push it down good so it seals really good. And then here I'm going to put some wax paper down so as it's drying it doesn't stick to my books that I'm using to weigh it down. A few hours later I came back after it had dried, and I'm going to put another coat of gesso on so I make sure that it's sealed so none of the edges come up. This one was really hard to do since it was like right underneath the frame. But here I am. I'm going to make sure that everything's even as well as I can get it. Just using some more gesso to make sure that it's even and as flat as I can get it. And we're going to let it dry again. After a couple hours, I came back and I sanded it down so that it's nice and flat, so that when I go to touch up the paint, it blends in really well. And get my paints out now. I forgot to get clean water there, so give me a minute. So we're just gonna mix up some paints. This part is really hard because obviously I didn't save any of the paint I had originally used, so the color is gonna be slightly off. I'm gonna match it as well as I can, but in order to get it to blend in, I might have to go in and add it throughout the entire painting. So I'm just trying to mix it as well as I can, just to match that color as good or as close as I can get it here. You know, being a stay-at-home mom sometimes is just hard to work with your art when you got kids running around. So I'm just still mixing paints, trying to get all those colors, you know, that I need to make to fix my painting. I do use a blow dryer in between layers just to help me dry a little bit quicker. I haven't had any issues. I don't know about you guys or not, but I think it helps me out a lot. Just so I can like continue the painting instead of having to stop and go. You know, it's hard to do when you got kids you got to take care of and stuff too. So yep, we're just working that paint. We're gonna change angles here just so you guys can see better on how I work with the paint throughout it, just to get it to all blend good, and that way it looks natural. And using that blow dryer in between, just, you know, to help create that effect I had to start with. So here I'm just using a sponge to help it blend in so that if I added too much paint to an area that I really didn't need to, I can take some of that away. That's a good thing about using the blow dryer is that's not like sealed in there, so like you can still go back and take it away if you added too much paint or you made a mistake and you can't really paint over it when you're doing a repair like this. Well, so we're getting to the end of the video here. So this is my first video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helped you out. If you have any questions or comments, please keep them nice. Again, this is my first time, so I'm, still trying to figure things out on my own with the help of my husband, of course, who's been editing this video for me. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I hope we'll see you soon.